morning. I wanted to show you Peepers. This is the bird that's giving us all the noise. This little itty bitty parakeet is the loudest bird in the house. We call her Pipers, but she's so little that we changed it to Peepers because she's got a set of pipes on her, but she's really little. So this is for Tanya's son. He wanted to see the bird making all that ruckus. So I'm going to put him back and I'm going to show you how to make pizza today. Okay, this pizza is so addicting. It's not going to taste like your traditional pizza, but it's really good and it's good for you. And you're probably wondering, well, don't you have to let it rise? Well, I'm going to tell you how to get around that. That's why you can do it in an hour. Okay, start out with 1.5 cups of warm water. Warm. If it's hot, it'll kill the yeast. So warm water. Let me go get the other bird because he's going to drive us nuts. Come on. Okay, Romeo will just stay there and be quiet. 1.5 cups of warm water. This was my grandmother's mixing bowl. I use it every day, and I think of her. 1/2 cup of honey, an envelope of 1 envelope of active dry yeast. Stir it up and let it sit for like 5 minutes. When you start to see it foam, the yeast is eating the honey and it's basically burping, releasing gas, so it should bubble and foam. After about 5 minutes, put 1/2 teaspoon of sea salt, 1/4 cup of olive oil, and 1 teaspoon of baking powder. Mix it up. Now it'll really foam. Now put 2.5 cups of whole wheat flour, 1/2 cup of flaxseed, and 1/2 cup of chia seeds. This will give it some crunch and interest. Seeds are actually more power-packed with nutrients than nuts. Seeds, pumpkin seeds, chia seeds, flax seeds. You get a lot of omega-3s. So chia seeds. Now, sprinkle almost 1/4 cup of your whole wheat flour on your breadboard or wherever you're going to need. Mix this all together. It makes a great dough that it's not real sticky. You can pick it up and dump it on that. Knead it for about just a minute. Not long. Just get it so it's together. I'm going to post pictures of what it should look like along the way. Then get out your cookie sheet and put about, I think I've got two tablespoons, like 2 tablespoons of olive oil on your cookie sheet. Move it around, make it cover the whole thing. Start moving that dough out on your breadboard to a pretty good shape to the cookie sheet. Then plop it in the cookie sheet, move it out to all the corners so it fits it perfect. It will fit it perfect. Okay, now your oven should, this is your quick rise. This is how you're going to get it to rise, and it's not going to take you all day. Preheat your oven to 225. Put that dough in there for 20 minutes. And this is your rise. You're not cooking. You're just rising. So for 20 minutes, it's just going to be in there rising at 225. Take it out. Now you start with your toppings. 1/2 can of tomato paste. Do this in a measuring cup. 1/2 can of tomato paste. 1/2 teaspoon of Italian herbs. Your basil, your oregano, your parsley. I get a jar that's combined. 1/4 cup of olive oil. and a half a teaspoon of minced garlic. Now mix that up really good. Now spread it evenly over your pizza. Then I take 2 cups. I actually, because we don't use cheese every day, I buy a big bag of shredded cheese, whatever kind you like, and I toss it in the freezer. And because it's shredded, it never clumps. You can take out what you need right from the freezer and use it. So 2 cups of grated or shredded mozzarella, cheddar, whatever you like, combination of both, and spread that on. Now, preheat your oven to 400. Put that in the oven at 400 for 20 minutes. And that pizza is so good. I will show you pictures of it. I made it this morning. I'm having a hard time not eating it. Now here's some topping options. If your kids are like, I ain't eating that, that's gross. Make it a sweet treat. When you take it out of the oven, bake it for 20 minutes, you know, the two times. When you take it out and it's completely done, slather it with honey, with walnuts, with cinnamon, and now it's like a baklava. Or spread peanut butter and bananas like pepperonis on it. Now they'll eat it. Bananas and peanut butter, they're going to love it. Another option, if you're just hardcore Italian, or you like Italian food, you know how you buy these big things of lettuce, and they're basically dandelions and spinach, and after 2 days you're going, son of a gun, it's already going bad. Well, guess what? If you saute a little bit of onion, garlic, olive oil, and toss this whole thing in there, and just let it sweat for, you know, get the moisture out, let it wilt for about 5 minutes. Put this on your pizza. I'm talking, you're going to wish this stuff starts to go bad so you can use it. It's greens. My grandmother used to send me out in the garden in the middle of summer and make me I'd be picking a bunch of weeds in my estimation. She'd get it in the house and start cooking up a storm, and let me tell you, Boca de Pepes would be setting themselves on fire if they saw what my grandmother could do with Italian peasant food. Is that their claim to fame? So that's my recipe for the day and all the tips that you can do with this dough. It's really good. I sent it to work with my husband. They're like my test kitchen people, and they loved it. So hopefully they'll comment on the pizza that they had. So God bless you from me and Romeo and all the bad birdies in my kitchen. Keeping it real. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.